So today I've got something very, very special with me, and this is the Rysel FCR helmet, and that is the Aero helmet. Absolutely brilliant helmet. I purchased this about a week ago, used it several times. I have owned Aero helmets in the past, the Evade 1, Evade 2, the Game Changer, and also the Furion. And I have to say that this is absolutely amazing. Not just in the actual aero ability, but the actual design of it. It is really, really well made. It is on par with the Specialized Evade 2, but it doesn't come with a lot of the gimmicks. So when I talk about gimmicks, I'm talking about things like Angie system, which personally I don't really use. It's great for people who want that, but you don't really need it. Bear in mind that you can have crash protection and things like that from Garmin, which will actually alert other people that you've had an accident, but it's not necessary. So just bear that one in mind, guys. But this is absolutely amazing. The kind of design is very, very similar to the Evade 2, which I have just here. They've taken quite a few design cues from the Evade, but they've also kind of mixed it with a bit of the Game Changer, including the actual sunglasses dock. So very, very cool. You can see that the profile is quite similar. The Evade is always going to be slightly longer. The Evade 1 is even longer than this, so it's kind of like a TT style. But you can use both of them on triathlons, things like that, because they have the fidlock system for the strap, so nice and easy to switch it off. It's literally a magnet. Clip it in, clip it out. Very, very easy, which we've had on our TT helmet, or sorry, triathlon helmets before. You can see inside that it's got absolutely brilliant padding as well. That's one thing that I noticed with the Game Changer. So the Game Changer helmet had no padding on the inside, and it also had like a round shape, whereas this is oval. So this fits my head perfectly. The padding also continues onto the front here as well. So if you're a heavy sweater, then this should prevent a lot of sweat from dripping into your eyes, which then obviously causes pain and then you can't see. But this is completely compatible with our sunglasses, including the 920s. So a lot of helmets, the 920s, because they have this top bit here, which kind of sits up for sprinting, it means that they actually sit perfectly in that little slot there, and it doesn't do the vibration. So brilliant. With regards to aerodynamics, it has been put through a wind tunnel at obviously dead ahead and 30 degrees. So it has actually been tested properly, and they test as fast as the I believe the Evade 1, so the same as this helmet. So I think it was just maybe slightly slower by half a watt with our helmet, but absolutely brilliant. The way it's designed, it is just really, really impressive. So, but absolutely loving it. They've also changed the actual helmet surface, so it's quite a matte finish on most of it, and then there's gloss for the center channel here, which is really, really impressive. You can see it's like a teardrop shape, so rounded at the front, teardrop at the back, but it is also really, really cooling as well. I have used it in winter with a hat underneath as well, so that actually just protects that wind from coming through. And of course, in the winter, an aero helmet can be better than a fully vented helmet, and as in keeping your head nice and warm. But absolutely brilliant. Really, really impressed. Not just the helmet, but also the packaging. You actually get a protective bag with Van Rysel printed on it, so to keep your helmet nice and free from scratches, etc. But it also comes in a box. This is the first time I've ever seen a Decathlon helmet come in a box. So well done, Decathlon. Well done, Van Rysel. Spot on. But the cradle on this is fully adjustable as well for the height, so just like our Aero Fit 940 helmet, and the channels are really, really good for the cooling. So it's also a double density polystyrene, so you end up with a softer protection or softer polystyrene at the front, and then a higher density at the back. So if you were to fall off backwards or do a somersault, theoretically it should protect you a little bit better. Bear in mind, I can't give you any Aero figures for the helmet, and that's just basically because Van Rysel being very tight-lipped. But you can see the vents on the front as well are very, very close to the shape of a Furion. So you've got the Furion there, almost like a coffin shape, but absolutely brilliant, well chuffed. And of course the price of this versus the Evade is just a massive difference. This is what, around 70 quid, and of course the Evade 2 you're looking at around 300 quid. But is there any difference in performance? Very little. So go get it. I hope that's been helpful, guys, and I shall see you next week. Take care. Bye.